What's up, guys? This is Yash, and I'm doing it completely different. This video is actually going to go as my main video on the channel. I don't know what kind of move is this, but this is what I have actually going on in my mind right now. So I am going a live view. I'm actually running it live right now. And if you guys have any questions you're going to ask me, that's what I'm kind of planning on, answering all the questions that you guys have. And also, I'm going to tell you about the 5 facts about me in this video. So once it goes up on the channel, if you're now been on this live little thing right here, you will be able to see what I discussed about. So not sure if the video quality and things go crazy because this is like a live directly going up on the channel. I'm not sure it's going to go or not, so I'm going to try to make it happen. It is a bunch of things I'm trying to do here, and I see I got one viewer already who already likes, so probably that's family. And that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and discuss over the 5 facts that I never told anybody, and did I fail and I did not. So failure wise, I've kind of failed like a billion times if I can't tell. I started my first business a long time ago, and I wanted to actually sell screen protectors when the iPhones had just come out. And that was about 6-7 years ago. I had decided I want to start selling stuff, and I want to start making this commodity selling stuff into a business. So I went ahead and went to newegg.com. I believe that's the name. And I ordered a bunch of screen protectors at the time, and I thought I'm going to sell them and I'm going to make crazy money. And I was a teenager, and any money over like 20, 40, 30, $50 would have been great. So that was the main goal. And I started my little venture thinking it's going to be insane. I'm going to make a bunch of money with screen protectors. And I was super demotivated at that time. I didn't have my mind straight, I think, and I wasn't like sure about what I want to do out of my life. And I was doing school, and I was working a waiter job, and I was doing whatever at that point in time, 6-7 years ago. So I'm not sure what was going on in my mind, but I anyhow went ahead and bought some screen protectors, like those little screen thingies, like those films that you just peel off and stick it on your phones. I think the iPhone 3 was like a big thing at that time, and 3 and 3GS or something like that was a big thing. And I decided I want to actually put it up, and I'm going to try to sell them. So I listed the 27 of those. I bought 27 with like, I think $40 or something like that from Newegg. Got them shipped, everything for $40. Started selling them, and I was selling them, and it was quite amount of sales I got, and I kind of sold them all out. And then I reordered, and then I got scammed when I bought a $200 order from the same supplier because they never shipped me anything. I had pre-orders already waiting, and eBay kind of kicked me off for that. So that was my first venture. It was a total fail, but I did go ahead and try to do it. So that's venture number 1, and how much I failed on that one. Kind of ended up failing. The store was kind of like kicked out, and all the things, all the orders had to refund, and I actually had already paid out of the pre-orders for the next kind of like a batch of product that I wanted to buy. That being said, the second venture I started, if I completely correctly remember, I started doing this. I would go and try to find websites, those who take bids, like, you would buy bids, and then you would actually bid on products to actually buy those products for that much price. I don't know if you guys kind of like understand, because it's like a little old school idea now, because it was like about 3.5-4 years ago. Those websites are still live, and the main goal for that kind of business, for that kind of mindset to succeed, is first you kind of gotta have to get into those websites quick when there's not too much audience that they have, because then you kind of can bid quickly because there's not too much competition. So what you do, you buy, say, one bid for $10 or one bid for $1. So you buy, say, $100 worth of bids. So you have 100 bids. So you could make 100 bids now, and every bid adds a cent to the price of the product. So say if an iPhone 8, say, goes for sale on that website, the bid would start at $0.00, and you would bid the first one, and you have your bid running for like for 30 seconds or something, until someone outbids you with another cent, and someone outbids you for another cent. So what happens, every time you bid, you're actually spending $1 or spending $2, or however it kind of works. So I started that, and that was something I started doing. And my main goal then was to actually find websites that didn't have too much traffic, so I don't get outbid as many times. So did that, and it was a great, cool thing, because I found the hours, kind of like tracked every hour that I was actually making better bids, getting better sales, and actually getting the products, which because you have options to choose. Like it would be a range for $100, $200 worth of product, $200, $300 worth of product. And I made the decision, went on Amazon, went on eBay, and saw what was the price they were selling for, and if I could actually, what would be the right price to bid until, including my price of the bid and the price I would pay after I've ended up bidding. So I did my math, lost quite a lot of money in that, made quite a lot of money in that. So I don't know, it was a mixed thing, and I don't know where that money went, but I did buy a lot, and I kind of got my Amazon account selling. I was selling so much that Amazon started sending me emails saying that I can't sell anymore because it got to be a platinum member, because I was buying so much stuff on bids and I was selling. So that was one of the main ones that I was doing, and that was pretty nice. Paid for my gas, paid for a few things in life, and sorry about that. Paid for a few things, and that was pretty cool. So that was my second venture. My third venture was I started seeing other people doing stuff, and I wanted to get into the game, and I wanted to be the one who is also making money quick. And it's just like the brain set when you're like 16, 17 years old. You don't know much of what you're doing. So I thought I'm gonna try to do like a little gig, and I'm gonna start installing cameras and shit. And it kind of didn't work out. I was a super super fail. I bought a lot of cameras, bought pigtails and stuff, all of that stuff, and that kind of didn't work out. I had to leave that business in the middle of the whole process. I couldn't go through, and I was a little guy that time. I weighed about 100 pounds, and I was 5'7", like I am today, 5'7", 5'8", somewhere in the middle, and that's what I did. And I tried to install cameras and stuff, and kind of didn't work out because I was a little guy, couldn't make it happen. So that was a total fail because I couldn't find enough time for that. That happened, and then I launched one of my e-commerce stores like about 3.5, 4 years ago. That is still a good success. It's still working, making things happen. Quite a lot of success has come to me through that. A lot of good things have happened. I would not call it success because it's like a way too big of a word for me to use. So didn't happen already. That is one. And then I started this website called happydoggy.com, and I thought I couldn't find a domain name with a double G, so I single-handedly said happydoggy.com, and my main goal was to start selling like a subscription box. So every month you would get a subscription box sent to you for your pet. Great idea and everything, but it kind of needed a lot of investment. That's what I thought, because I don't want to drop ship the products. I really care for pets and everything, and that was like, I love dogs and I enjoy pets and their company and stuff. So I wanted to sell products that do actually have a significance, and we're not repeating the products, and we're not just sending you some treats which are not actually like, it should be regulated and nice products. I just don't want to pick up something from Alibaba and just put it out and send it out, but I wanted to customize a box. I started it, and midway I kind of thought what I want to do, and midway I thought what I want to actually end up achieving. It kind of didn't work out the way I thought. Left it midway because it needed a lot of investment. So that's when I failed. And I would not say it failed, but it was a good lesson, because all failures are your lessons, and that's how I like to look at life. And then that happened. Then I started another store, and I wanted to sell some women jewelry, and I'm going to do it online. Put in a lot of money, bought some inventory, put it in there. That kind of didn't make the cut, and didn't go through. So it has been a lot of times that I've tried things, and it has been a lot of times that my face might not show that I'm losing the game right now, because my mind always tells me that no, you're not gonna lose it. You gotta have to stick in it. You have to stay in it. You kind of have to just keep on pushing yourself, keep on going further, because that is the only way out. And that is what kept me going. And all I just want to tell with this video, I don't know why I'm actually particularly doing this live YouTube video, because I think this is like a super crappy idea. One of my fail ideas that I'm posting up today, to do this video without editing and everything and leaving it on my channel. I'm going to leave it for a week until I get too many dislikes, and then I'm probably going to put it down. I'm not sure about that. So that being said, all I want to tell you is it is okay life is gonna throw you curveballs, and it's gonna throw you balls and actually bang your head on some like real tough concrete. But all you gotta do is stand up, tell yourself it is okay. It is okay to fail. It is okay to not make it this time. It is okay to go through what you're going through right now. It is okay if the world is not there with you. It is okay if the family doesn't support you. It is okay if you cannot even believe what you want to do out of your life is even possible. If you think it's totally impossible, that means you can actually make it happen. That's what I've known. There was a time when I used to look at cars and be like, I want to get this. And there used to be a time when I'm like, oh, I want to actually buy a poster of this car. But today my mindset has changed. I'm like, I'm going to put in whatever it takes to actually make this happen in my life. Thank you, Helen. Thank you so much. So I just want to say is I want to be focused. I want to be very concentrated on the plan. Like you don't really always need like a big business plan to tell you from how to go from A to Z. All you particularly want to do is to know what your Z point is. And I think probably you could find a way out. It just simply works like that. Just knowing where you want to go is going to be the biggest powerful, the most powerful thing that could happen in your life. So just knowing where you want to be, knowing what is going to actually give you everything in life, and what is the main goal, main purpose of this month, of this week, the main goal for this particular quarter. If you just plan it like that and break your goals down, you could run to them because you exactly know what you want to get. Don't be content once you get it. Be proud of yourself that you made it happen, but just do not be content and be like, okay, I'm done, I finished it, and I've reached the point. Don't do that. Just keep pushing, because once you've achieved that, that goal isn't big enough because you've done it. If you can do it, you just don't want to. Because remember when we just like stood up and started walking, it was like a big thing for us, and we didn't even realize that we wanted to walk and wanted to reach places where our parents won't just pick us up and drop us at. So we taught us that, but now we wake up every day and walk. And nobody even thinks about walking twice and finding it as an achievement anymore. And that's how we got to do in our lives. We cannot, if that's what I want to tell. One smart man once said, if your achievement is more than 20 days old, you cannot call it your success because you've done it already. You could do it again, and it is not an achievement anymore. It has been done once, and you could do it again. You could repeat it, but find bigger achievements that you want to get to. Make bigger goals, make finer goals, make difficult goals, make things that you think you can't do, and you can end up doing it. So that's what I want to tell you. And I totally am super happy for the 2, 3, 4, 5 viewers that I got in this live, because I am a fresh YouTuber, and I've seen quite a lot of fail in my initial videos also that could be added to my fails list. But I'm still being positive, still been posting content quite regularly. I've been doing my business, I've been trying to add stuff, and I've been trying to doing stuff already. So I'm super happy, super appreciative of you guys for watching this video, throwing those like buttons once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. So I appreciate all of that. Thank you so much. And stay subscribed to the channel if you're already subscribed, and hit the notification bell for new videos when I post that. And if you are watching it for the first time, hit the subscribe button. It's gonna be not on the screen most probably. I've never done a live, so go ahead, in my description should be there. Thank you so much, guys. Take care of yourself, and you're awesome if you choose to be awesome. Peace. I'm gonna hit finish now.